So I'm joined by Alex after our first game of 23, home against Mousehole. Difficult day, difficult result, I guess. The first half felt pretty even. I mean, there were chances at both ends. I thought we were unlucky to go in at half time 2-0 down. What was your take on that?
Yeah, it was harsh on us. I think first half we were sort of caught between a bit of a rock and a hard place. We'd done a lot of work on Thursday night on out of possession stuff about trying to set some traps about Mousehole playing out and where we can think we can win it, and we've done a lot of work on it, and then they played over it first 10 minutes and you're like, oh god, like all that hard work. Fair play to them because they've adapted and evolved as a side quite a lot. They're a top side, they're really good, and when you work so hard to try and set some traps and then they play over it, it throws us a little bit. And I think we were a bit reluctant as to whether to go in or to sit off, and we were a bit passive and just loose with the ball. But you're right, there wasn't actually a lot in it. They were just better in both boxes.
They shaded it a bit. They probably had a couple of extra, bit more pressure, but we had some chances as well in the first half, which we just seemed to be not get the shot out of our feet. Or
yeah, I think there was just they had that little bit more quality. It was hard because it was quite a scrappy, erratic tempo to the game, and they just settled a bit better than we did at key moments. And yeah, just a couple of lapses in concentration for us. But that's what happens against top sides. Is you need to stay switched on for the full all the way to the end, because they're just looking for those key moments, and they picked us off. And really disappointed to see I think the first goal was a bit out of nothing, and
yeah, that seemed to be against the run of play. It was very even up to that point, and then the second one was a bit of a sucker punch just before half time.
Yeah, we shouldn't concede that close to half time. We looked a little bit leggy actually. The pitch was quite heavy, but we just got turned in a corner and not picking up runners in the box and just a bit loose, and that's what I mean when I say they were better in both boxes. So I think we were a little bit passive first half, and you can't give top sides that sort of respect that I thought that we probably showed them.
Yeah, and second half, no more goals. There was the penalty, which was a great save from Luca. But again, that second half, and there were quite a few substitutions. What was the thinking behind?
Yeah, we said at half time we wanted to have a little bit more of a go and be a bit more on the front foot, because I didn't feel we were really getting a foothold in the game, so we needed to disrupt Mousehole a little bit more and play higher at the pitch. But they sat deeper, 2-0 up, they sat deeper and shifted and screened and did it really well. So we had another challenge, and we wanted to be a bit more on the front foot, and we went a different way. We made sort of 5 subs and went a bit smaller and nippier, because I feel like going longer into Archie wasn't really doing a lot for us, and we had to try something different, and we tried to get down the sides of them and play through them. And yeah, I thought the subs made a really good impact actually, and gave us a real bit more of a foothold in the game. We're still a little bit loose, but you can see what Mousehole were trying to do. They were trying to absorb pressure and then hit us on the counter attack.
Yeah, that's what they were playing basically, wasn't it? Sitting deeper, hitting us on the counter attack. Almost got through a couple of times. Yeah, like we seen again. We had good pressure. We had a shot off the bar towards the end.
Yeah, we needed to stay in the game, because when it goes like that and you're trying to throw bodies forward, it would be easy for them to just counter attack and pick us off. But we were still throwing bodies on the line. Luca with a great penalty save. It was a silly challenge that we made. And we built play really well on restart, so when it didn't quite happen for us and they cleared it or counter-attacked, we mopped it up quite well and restarted, so we kept trying to go forward with it. But we just huffed and puffed, but I didn't think we really created too much for their goalkeeper to do. Real well-worked short corner at the end that Henry's hit off the bar, but we probably created some moments without really peppering their goalkeeper. So you look back on the game, although there wasn't too much in it, I think the second half was a little bit of a farce really. It ended up a bit niggly, didn't need to go that way, but there wasn't a lot in it, and which shows how far where we are really. Yeah. We're not far off Mousehole, which I think are one of, if not the best team in the league in my opinion. I think they're fantastic. They're well coached, well drilled, so hard to play against, technically gifted, and we're not a million miles off. And I think it shows of where we are. We're nearly there. We're just not quite. Yeah. But I think I'm not angry at the lads. I think I'm pretty disappointed to get beat, obviously, but I'm sort of proud of the effort and the way we went about it, particularly that second half. And yeah, we go again, because it's a little unbeaten run that we've now come to an end. So what we got to do, we got to put another one together. So, and that starts next week away at Street. And we just got to try. And we've got some bodies back now in the squad. Yeah, it's the strongest squad I've had to pick. I've had to leave 3 or 4 out today, which is a nice problem for me to have. And I need to just bounce straight back. But yeah, it's tough to take, but yeah, we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you on Saturday.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.